Good day, folks, and welcome to review number 31. Today we're going to take a look at the first SH Figuarts figure released in the Akiba Ranger line. It's a look at the SH Figuarts Akiba Red. For those of you unfamiliar, Akiba Rangers is a satire of the Japanese Super Sentai series, which many elsewhere know as Power Rangers. The show focuses on three individuals that tend to live in the world of delusions and daydreams in their everyday lives. With the help of a young scientist, they are able to harness the power of their delusions to become the Akiba Rangers. However, they are only the Akiba Rangers in their minds, so they are considered unofficial Sentai. While primarily mocking the fandom of Super Sentai, the show manages to satirize all fandoms in general, and is a lot of fun if you can manage to laugh at yourself. Starting off looking at the packaging, we can see that the packaging has the typical clear front to display the figure through it. It's got a image of the figure down here in the corner, and then has a kind of a rainbow motif, which fits with the spirit of the show. The back of the packaging features some additional photography of the toy in some various poses, along with the accessories. The sides of the packaging feature the Akiba Ranger logo, along with some additional photography of the figure in some various poses. So here we have the figure itself, and I am typically not a fan of Sentai. I've never really got into it, but I am a fan of spoofs, and I actually really liked this design. So I'm very fond of this figure. They did a good job recreating it. They've got the nice gloss paint job on the figure, as well as the clear plastic bits on the chest and abdomen. As far as the paint job goes, they did a really good job. They included the scarf. There's also another piece to show the scarf billowing, so you can have it either just hanging down, or you can have a kind of more of a billowing look to it. As for the figure itself, it's typical Figuarts, ball jointed head and neck here, the multi joints in the shoulders, double jointed elbows, ball jointed wrists, the multi jointed hips, double jointed knees, multi jointed ankles here, the toe joint. The one thing that is a little disappointing is it's got plastic feet instead of the die-cast feet. I always like the way the die-cast feet give a little extra weight to the figure. Seems to give it a little bit better balance. And unfortunately, you've got to deal with the plastic feet on this, but overall, I'm very pleased with the look of the figure. As you'll find with almost all the Figuarts, you'll find multiple accessory pieces with the figure. Included with this is the Moi Moi Zikun, the gun and the transformation device. Like I said, you've got the billowing scarf here. You've got the place where the normal scarf would be, as well as multiple hands with a few different gestures, some kind of like a judo chop hands for holding the gun, and just some relaxed open hands there. So get some nice accessory pieces to go along with the figure. One thing that is a little disappointing is the fact that some of the accessories that we've seen Akiba Red use in the show are not included with the figure, but to an extent, it's kind of understandable. They are releasing a Akiba Red, which will include these giant handcuffs with it, and I believe some of the other figures will also be released here shortly. So the accessories will be included with their original character that Akiba Red borrowed them from, and you can then take them from the one character and give them to Akiba Red to use. In addition to the figure, Akiba Red comes with 3 Tamashii stages. Basically, these are stands for supporting the figure in various action poses which you may not be able to stand normally, or something like a kick, something along those lines. Akiba Red comes with the stages not only for himself but also for Akiba Blue and Akiba Yellow. So when those figures come out a little bit later this year, if you have Akiba Red, you already have the Tamashii stages to go along with the other 2 figures. Unfortunately, if you miss Akiba Red and you try to get the other 2 figures, you're kind of out of luck if it comes to getting a matching Tamashii stage. Of the SH Figuarts figures that I own, I think Akiba Red comes in as my new second favorite, right behind Garo. By maintaining the accuracy of the show costume, Akiba Red carries with him that certain whimsical nature that I really enjoy. With the Tamashii stage that he comes with, you can easily recreate some of his goofier poses that come with the satirization of Super Sentai. I would definitely recommend him, whether you are a fan of Sentai or a fan of satire, and I can't wait to get Yellow and Blue to complete the trio.